Well, I wasn't born cool, but I became cool because I grew up pretty much by myself. And since I moved out when I was 11, and I like to go places and see things, but I really don't like to be seen. I was inspired by cool people. You know, William Claxton, the great photographer, Miles Davis, people like that. So I still believe in cool, no one else does. He was like a hard-working downtown gay art professional. You know, he wore chino pants with belts in the back, pullover t-shirts, went about his business. I never, ever, except on film, saw him acting swish, unless he was making fun of somebody else. He was a professional, and he was one of those people. It's like Susan Sontag in this. Is that he was very serious and very step by step. It didn't have a spontaneous bone in his body. And so we always got along, but both Andy and Susan distrusted my glibness. You know what I mean? Because I'm real fast and I'm real glib. My generation, unlike your generation, we were really engaged in pop culture. Y'all sort of like it washed by. It's not like anybody's going to get into an argument about the Jonas Brothers. Do you understand, or Miley Cyrus? Well, you could argue about the Beatles and the Stones, and they were certainly no more intellectually acute. I mean, what I'm saying, that the level of engagement was much more about changes that were happening in the culture. So if the world divides itself between Rolling Stones people and Beatles people, these are real ideological divisions, you know, that you could really argue about and be arguing about stuff. There's very few occasions in contemporary popular culture, you know, where you were less caretaking generation. It was 1985 before someone suggested that we intervene with somebody. You know what I mean? It really, we're all pretty much on our own. And also you have to understand that this was an underground culture, not a multicultural culture, which is to say an underground culture. If you were at Max's or St. Adrian's or any of those art bars, everybody there had a stigma of some sort. They were gay, they were criminals, they were schizophrenics, they were whatever, you know, they had drug addicts or whatever. But everybody had a stigma, but there was no rule that everybody had to have the same stigma. Do you understand? And then about 1975, well, all of a sudden, it's like all the lesbians had to sit over here, and all the gay people had to sit over here, and all the cocaine people had to sit over here because we all had identity groups. And I really didn't like it. I like it when we all had a mixture. The ground was a lot better functioning when all you really had to do was not. What identity politics did was to make legitimate what we were so happy was illegitimate.